welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Megan, just in case you don't know me already, and I'm back with another exciting video. So in today's video I'm going to be trying out some new makeup. It's going to be a full face of first impressions for like one or two products, so I'm really excited. In case you missed my haul a few days ago, I will leave it linked down below, but I'm going to be using quite a few of the products that I hauled in that video. But today's full face of first impressions is all drugstore makeup, so I'm so excited because it's all super affordable products. And if you're not already, I love it you stick around, hit subscribe down below, and let's just get into the testing video. I'm going to be trying a new brow product, that's why I don't have any eyebrows on. So I'm going to try out the Nyx Brow Glue. This has gone like completely viral on TikTok, so I'm guessing you've already seen it before. So it's an instant brow styler, and this is what it looks like. It literally does look like glue, and it's like a little tiny spoolie. It's supposed to like stick up your eyebrows, so let's see, let's give it a go. So like I said, my eyebrows are not amazing, so just going through and now I'm gonna like press my eyebrows up. This feels really good, you know. Well, it's definitely stuck them up. Look at that. I do have like a huge gap here where her hair just like doesn't grow. You can definitely see the difference in my eyebrows. So I've just finished filling in my eyebrows and I am so impressed with this Nyx glue. I definitely will be using this in future. I absolutely love it, and I'm actually going to start off my base today. So I'm going to use the NYX Marshmallow Primer, which I'm so excited to use. So I've just got a little bit on my finger. Let's see, I might put just another pump on. Another pump. It smells just like marshmallows. It actually smells amazing, so let's rub it in. So based on first impressions, it's a little bit more oily than I normally go for, but it's not like an oil at all, but it's like soaked into my skin really nice. I did just check the ingredients. It's got glistening in, so it has like a little tiny bit of tack to it, which I really like in a primer. So for my foundation, I'm not sure how long this foundation has actually been out. So I've got the Collection Lasting Perfection Glow Foundation. It says full coverage foundation with a dewy finish, which sounds right up my street. I don't know if this colour is going to work for me. Hopefully it will. This is in the shade 2 Porcelain. So this is just like one layer with like 2 pumps. It's definitely not giving me close to full coverage. I am going to do another layer, 2 more pumps, and then we'll see how that builds. So I've just put 2 layers on and I'm still not at full coverage. I'm definitely at medium coverage, but I still have some light redness coming through over here. It has covered a lot of my spots, but not quite my redness. Having said that, it is like really lightweight for like the amount of coverage that I've got. It's like super lightweight, but I'm not sure how well it would last on oily skin types. I don't know. I'm interested to see how it wears. So next is not a new foundation, but it is new to me. I haven't tried it before. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite. So the Infinite is like supposed to, it's like long wear, crease proof, full coverage, you know, everything that you want in a concealer. It feels really nice. So let's just do that eye and then we can like compare the eyes. So you can definitely see the coverage. I really like this. It feels really nice and it has really good coverage. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Really happy. For my cream bronzer, I didn't have anything new, but I love cream bronzing. So if you have any recommendations for any cream bronzers, please let me know down in the comments because I really want to try some more out. So I'm just going to use my Primark Bronze Whip. I've used this once on my channel before and I really liked it, so I'm going to use it again. Now I want to try some cream blush. So I have the e.l.f. Putty blush. I picked this up in the shade Tahiti. This is new from e.l.f. They just brought it over to the UK. So this is what it looks like. I just don't know the best way to apply this. I'm just testing it out on the back of my hand. Let's just put a bit on. I'm going to try my sponge. I'm going to give this little brush a go from Peaches and Cream. This is the PC29. Let's buff it into the skin. Let me try my finger. Okay, I think that's the best kind of application so far. Using your finger to just like tap it into the skin. And then going over it with a beauty blender. I wouldn't say it was my favourite liquid blusher, but I feel like it's blended into the skin quite nice. And I feel like it's like kind of blurred my pores a little bit as well. So for my powder, I have actually tried this powder before. I tried it in my Revolution video. If you haven't seen that video, I will leave it linked down below. But this is the Revolution Radiance Powder. Now, like I said in my video, you don't get much powder in it. So I want to try using these together. I'm wondering if this is like more of a finishing kind of powder. So that's exactly what I'm going to use it for. So I'm going to completely set my face down with this powder and then go over some like highlighted areas with this powder. So this is the I Heart Revolution Peach powder and I absolutely love this powder. I feel like I do have redness coming through, but it is so warm in my room today. So now I'm just going to take this Radiance powder on a Spectrum A26, A26, and I just want to put this in like areas where I'd usually highlight. So I'm going to put a bit here on my forehead, kind of like blend that to see, just see if it gives any more of a glow, because I'd say my face is looking pretty matte at the minute. Yeah, I feel like this is bringing me back to life a bit. I feel like that kind of worked, you know, kind of liked using that powder as like a finishing powder. I can definitely see myself using it more as a finishing powder than a setting powder. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed with that. I feel like it's just, this kind of really mattified my face, but this kind of brought bits of it back to life. So I'm happy with that combination. So for my bronzer, I have the Beauty Bay bronzer in the shade Fawn. I've tried Donut, the shade Donut, and I really like the shade Donut. This is the lightest shade that they do. It's really quite warm. And even though you can't get Beauty Bay at the drugstore, it is super, super affordable. So I'm just going to take my JH06 that I use for like bronzer and blusher, and I'm just going to really like, wow, this is like pigmented for the lightest shade. It's a lot warmer than the shade Donut. I put loads on my forehead. Okay, so that definitely warmed up my face. Probably a little bit too much, but never mind. We are just testing out the products, so I can tell you that this is pigmented. You need to go in with a light hand and not do what I did. It's really, really warm compared to the shade Donut, so if this looks too warm for you, the shade Donut still works on like a fair skin tone. For my powder blush, I've got the sleek one in the shade Issa Moon, and this looks like pretty scary. This is like a proper pinky blush, like a proper pink blush, so I'm going to try it, and I'm going to try it with a light hand this time, a very light hand. That's it, that's it. Oh, it still looks a bit much. Just have like some shimmer kind of particles in it. I'm happy with that. That's really, really nice. I really like this. So I just want to spray my face a little bit. So I'm going to try out the BH Paradise set. This is a hydrating setting mist. I love me some setting mist. And you know what? For this video, I was actually going through my drawer to figure out what setting sprays I'd used and what I hadn't used. And this was literally the only one that I haven't used. So I do use them. I have a lot, but I do use them. This is just what I needed. This feels so nice. That had a really, really, really nice spray. It's like really cooling. It's got such a nice spritzer. It's a big bottle. It's affordable. You can get this on Beauty Bay. For my highlight today, I've got the Lottie London Diamond Bounce Illuminating Highlighter. And my first thoughts on this highlighter is, look at the glitter. There is a lot of glitter in this highlighter, but I still want to give it a go. I don't want to completely rule it out. I actually picked this up when I ordered some of Soph's Skinny Dip launch, but I needed to, well, I didn't need to, but I literally had like a few pounds and then I would get free shipping, so kind of got this and got free shipping. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of you do that too. I'm sure it's not just me who doesn't like paying for shipping. Okay, so that is nice, but there is a lot of glitter in it. So if you really do not like a glittery highlighter, I would not recommend this. It's just that kind of glittery formula, just to bear in mind. So now we're going to move on to eyeshadow. I'm so excited to play with this palette, but I've just primed my eyes with the Ultimate Eye Base, the Revolution one. This is in the shade Light. I've just done it on this side. The palette that I really want to play with today is the BH Cosmetics Lost in Los Angeles palette. It's a 16 colour eyeshadow palette, and this is what the palette looks like. I just think it looks really beautiful, and I know some of the shades are a bit mismatchy, but I don't know, I'm just really drawn to this colour story. I really enjoy pastel shades. It has a matte white for you to kind of blend shades out, and that's how you can create a little bit of depth with this kind of palette. And the shimmers look beautiful. I have swatched a few already, but let's just swatch a few of the shades. So I'll swatch some of the matte ones to start off with, even though I know what they look like. And look at them, they look so good already. So that's what they swatch like. They just swatch so beautiful. They swatch so good. They're like so pigmented, and then I feel like you could really blend those out with the matte white. Oh, I'm excited. Let's swatch a few shimmers. Let's go with this shade right here. Looks kind of interesting. Like the look of this one. Oh, that one's a little bit more crumbly than the others have been, but it did press quite hard, to be fair. And then let's swatch this orange one as well. And that's what those swatch like. I think they just swatch so beautiful again. So I know you can't actually get BH Cosmetics from like the drugstore, but it is super affordable, and you can get it from Beauty Bay. You don't need to pay customs on this or anything. This is available on Beauty Bay, and that's where I got this palette from. I think I'm going to start with the shade Dreamer, this one down here. I'm just like packing the green on, just want to take it kind of a third of the way across my eye. So yeah, that was the shade Dreamer. And now I'm going to take this blue at the top. This is called Lax, and I'm going to take that another third of the way across. I've just sort of colour switched this brush. Oh, that green is really pigmented. Definitely feel like I can build that blue up just a little bit more, but I just want to get the colours placed down first, and then I'll start like building and blending. So next I'm going to take the shade About Kinney. That looks like this. I feel like if you were from Los Angeles you would know a lot more of these shade names, but I'm not, and I don't know much about them. Oh, this shade's so beautiful. Kind of don't feel like I know what I'm doing. I don't know. We're just gonna trust the process. Let's just trust the process. I'm gonna take that purple a little bit more and just kind of stamp it on a bit like this, and on this outer corner here. These shades are just packing on absolutely beautiful. I really, really like them. I'm happy with that so far. So I am going to take the white in the palette, and that's called the Abbey. And I'm just going to use that to blend out the top of my eyeshadows. So now I'm going to go back in with those shades. So I'm going to take the green, the blue and the purple. I'm going to really, really intensify them, and then I want to do like a half cut crease, and then I'll be right back. So I've just finished cutting my crease, and I am completely spoilt for choice as to what shimmer shade I want on my lid. I literally could go in with a matte. I could do anything. I could pick literally any, but for some reason I really, really want to use this shade. I'm not sure if it's going to go with the look, but this shade is absolutely stunning. I'm just going to do it and we're going to see how it looks. We're testing it, the eyeshadow palette, not how creative Megan can actually be. I'm going to spray it only because I've done my base and I don't want like loads and loads of fallout, but I do think the shimmer is going to perform regardless of whether I wet it or not. I just don't want loads of fallout. The shimmer's absolutely stunning. I definitely feel like it is going to work better with my finger, but you know what, it looks absolutely beautiful. So I think I'm going to take the shade, did I say that was called Sunset Boulevard? I'm not sure if I did, but that shade here is called Sunset Boulevard. Perfect name. And now I'm going to take the shade Melrose, which is this purple shimmer here, just to connect those. I'm kind of obsessed with the way these shadows are performing. Now I'm just going to take some on my finger and just see how it performs. Yep, definitely so much more foily. So for my inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take the shade The Hills, which is this one at the top. It's at the bottom. On the inner corner. Whoa, that's like popping. That is nice. And just a little bit on the brow bone, don't want too much. You know what, I think I'm just going to do blue and green on my lower lash line. We might as well stick to the rainbow kind of theme. So I'm just going to hop off camera. I'm going to line my crease with a liquid eyeshadow, and then I'll be right back to show you my finished look from my first impressions. So I'm back. I applied my eyelashes and a lipstick. I didn't have a new Drugstore lipstick that I hadn't tried out before, so I just went in with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Inspira. I really, really like this lipstick. But yeah, so let me know if you did enjoy this video by hitting the thumbs up, and I'd love you to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what was your favourite product that I tested out today, or if there's anything else that you'd like me to test out, let me know down below and I can test it out for you. And if you're not already, I love you to stick around, hit subscribe, because I am so close to 300 subscribers. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!